Beautiful souls, getting out of your own way. It's the April energy forecast. Maitreya is delving into the vital life force that resides within us all, allowing the body to guide you. So often we create our own roadblocks. So often we create the stagnancy within our bodies that prevent us from moving forwards in our lives. Find out how to form and strengthen that communion with the divine, with purity consciousness that is always available to all of us. Enjoy today's transmission. I send you love and blessings. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So just settling in. Let's see where you all are. Let's see where you all are. As a collective in the current energies, there is still a continuation of chaos, of turbulence, of disturbances, of dismay, of grief. And amidst all of that is happening, so many of you are turning to your own light. So many of you are learning to trust in oneself, and this is magnificence, and this is going to create the very fundamental strength that your planet is seeking. It is seeking clarity. It is seeking a purity that it has yet to uncover. But that purity, many of you know, it is there, and it is within every individual that resides here. So the question is for you in this coming week, the question is, what do you decide? The continuation to know that, the answers, everything that you are, everything that you ever will be, that which you seek, the continuation of optimizing oneself, of continuing to look into oneself inside of your own bodies. Everything is there, dear ones. Or will you choose a path where the outside world and all of that noise and the distractions, this can be other people, this can be what you see on your televisions and on your phones now, will you allow those noises to dictate, to become louder, and to sweep you away from all that you are and everything that you will be? We trust that the willpower and the energy that is required to gather the kind of strength to look into your hearts, to choose higher. We trust that you will find an increasing awareness for those dedicated to the path of higher light, for the ultimate purification of self. And so many of you are doing this work. So many of you are healing despite discomfort and despite what memories it may bring up as you do this work. We see the fruition for those focusing, for those in deep concentration, for those allowing yourselves the time and space to practice the care of every part of your body. It's higher work, dear ones. And the awakening of the collective is getting brighter, despite what you hear and see. You must know that the light of the collective consciousness is developing a strength that is very different to any time that has been reported, that has been lived, that has been experienced in this time-space reality on Earth. So what we want to say to you, dear ones, and the message we want to bring through for you is to continue in your practices, even when times feel challenging, when the energy is low, when you really don't want to. Remember what you came here for. Remember your purpose. And it is in your practices, it is in the doing, the eating better, the drinking better, abstaining from the things that would only cause you harm and to hurt the energies of the mind, the mental, that would hurt and only harm the energies of the emotional body. And of course, abstaining from anything that can manifest into the physical and cause harm to the beautiful vessels that you are in. So, being conscious and present in every waking moment, to feel joy this week, to remember to play the music that makes you smile, that makes your heart light up. Play the music and allow the vibrations from the music that brings you joy to get up and out of any rut, any low vibrational feelings. And just for a moment, dear ones, allow those vibrations to communicate to your heartstrings so that you can play together in the dance to feel joy once more, to feel what it is like to remember that you have come here to also experience laughter, that you have also come here to experience joy, to sing, and to do whatever the body wants to do in a certain moment when you allow it, when you stop limiting yourself to be a certain way because he or she said that you shouldn't do that. That's not the right way. Allow your body to guide you. Sometimes, dear ones, the human gets in their own way. You get in your own ways. But if you just allow the physicality and the chi within you, there is a vital life force inside everyone. And when one softens, when one slows down, when one stops the ruminating mind, and in this moment of stillness, of gentle devotion, the not needing to think what's next. What do I have to tick off? It's part of the hamster wheel, dear ones. But when you come into your full alignment, when you come into your central column and you allow the energies that escape you to come back in, And you let yourself feel once more. You let yourself know once more. You let yourself be once more in all of that natural knowing being. The chi then moves. And that's when you do, dear ones, without thought, without thinking. So much of this stops you in your tracks from the final gate of movement, however that looks like for you, because so many people are allowing the stories from the mind, the limitations from the mind to dictate, to run your day, to run your show. And all of that becomes quite strenuous. It becomes quite hard. It becomes overbearing, slows everything down so that you don't reach the final doing. And even for those who begin to know, that feels good. And then you allow yourselves to just be. And it's at that final point when the chi is ready to move to do in all of that natural rhythm. The voices get loud. What if? The judgments get loud. And your true self, the heart, the spirit, the connection to divine, the highest self, the highest version of yourself doesn't get an opportunity to come through and speak. And what we would like for you to do, dear ones, this week is to allow her, to allow him, to allow that divinity, that self to guide without any obstruction from your mind, from stories, from anything that might be projecting out. You allow your divine that is connected to source. It knows everything. It knows your next steps. It knows exactly who you are and why you came here at this time. We would like you to get out of the way and to allow that to guide you. And all you have to do is slow down. When you slow down enough and you listen, you will hear her. And that is when divine communion starts. And you can, in that beautiful moment, move with it. And you can also, in that divine moment, as you listen to the conversation that you're having with that energy, with the purity consciousness, for some of you, it may help to connect that energy to your hand, to your dominant hand. Take pen to paper and write. And whatever flows through without judgments, without anything from old programs, just let her write. And you will see what comes through for you. Do that, dear ones. And we thank you so much for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you.